and our Let's Play. We're going to do WWE 2K17 right now, and later on today, I'm going to probably start up the Star Ocean series back up. First off, as today's episode is advertised, it's a tag team tournament. So, we're going to start a new tag tournament. We're going to have a tag championship. In the meanwhile, I'll let you guys take a look at the championships that we have that are free. Yes, my NXT champions are the Revival. So, we could do that. There's the NXT tag team belts that are brand new with that stylish ass tag belts. Then you have the ECW championship, SmackDown Live championships, the TNA World Tag Championships, the WCW championship, the classic WWE belt, the WWE tag belts from the Ruthless Aggression era, WCW's classic belts. We also have the tag team champions of the New Day, the Day of the New, and then the regular tag team championships from the Ruthless Aggression era in SmackDown. I'm gonna actually add in the Raw Live championships later on, but that's one thing we're gonna be working on that. Anyway, I want to say, yeah, you know what? Let's go for the tag team championships of the New Day. So it's gonna be Superstars. Damage retention is on. Match type will be random. Alright, so as you guys can see, our brackets start out. As you can tell, whatever, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tag teams. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches on this card. Alright, so first off, I want to apologize because I know I haven't been making videos lately. I was actually taking care of my grandfather, unfortunately, and you know, God rest his soul. I mean, yeah, it's been a real rough month and a half for me right now and my family, especially my grandmother, because we lost Grandpa, unfortunately. So in respects to my grandfather, let's have at least a moment of silence. Alright, so yeah guys, it's been a rough month, and you know, my grandfather, he was always proud. He was actually a great fisherman too, guys. I mean, a lot of the fishing stuff that he did, he actually caught a lot of fish, and they were like from somewhere from 75 pounds to 900-pound fish. On top of that, he loved to swim. And then the biggest thing I could ever say about my grandfather, if anybody wants to know, the one thing that he really enjoyed most in all of his hobbies, which included the swimming, the fishing being the number 1 and 2 hobbies, along with working out, construction, helping others, he enjoyed spending time with people. Meaning, especially if you're a family. If you were family, it was one of the best times in his life. He always loved spending time with me, my mom, my brothers, my cousins, my auntie, my uncle, and my grandfather just loved spending time with others, and he lived his life for others. He was a kind, caring, strong, gentle giant, and you know, God gained another angel, and I'll tell you this right now, I will miss him dearly. Yeah, I'll share some stories in a little bit, so, but first, before I get there, let's come up with our teams, guys. Let's come up with our tag teams. This is all preset tag teams right now. And I said we're going to do a tag team tournament. We're going to do it fucking right. Especially for you, Grandpa. We're going to do a tag team tournament right for this live play, let's play stream. So, first off, we're not going to select the teams, but I'm going to hit the random button, which is the square button, 5 times. After the 5th time, we will have our tag team for each bracket spot. So let's go. First one. 1. Wow, that would have been a good team. 2. That would have been an even a greater team. 3. I so want to do this. I mean, Kevin Nash, teaming up with Kevin Nash, that would have been awesome. 4. Well, that's actually a very good team in itself. And the team that will be in the first place seed, Tonga Roa and Randy Orton. That's a team right there. Okay. All right, replacing American Alpha. By the way, I will get to talk about that later on. So, first, I'm honored. I'm honored, but it's not going to be the team. I'm sorry, guys. 2, 3. Well, that's a fucking hardcore team. Mankind and Jeff Hardy. That's hardcore. 4. TMB and an X-Pac. That's good. Now and our second seed of our tournament will be Eli Drake and Kenny Omega. Holy crap! Our first match bracket is gonna be fucking awesome. We got Randy Orton and Tonga Roa versus Eli Drake and Kenny Omega. That's fucking awesome. Alright. Our third seed bracket will be replacing the Dudley Boys. Well, that's a team right there. That's the first one. Second one. That's another team. Third one. I kind of like it, but I don't think James Storm would. 4. Wow, that's a dream team. That's a dream team. Triple H and Bobby Roode. Wow. And our third seed is Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks and Jeff Jarrett. Oh, okay. Our fourth seed will be... Oh, my God. These are good teams going up. Yeah, the Usos ended up by the third part. 4. That would have been a cool team. 5. Well, there is a team in our tournament who is already a set team. Unfortunately, in real life, they broke up. But this is what's going to happen in our tag team tournament. And just... they fucking did this. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, our second match bracket will be Jeff Jarrett and Nick Jackson versus the Golden Truth. So, can we get a what's up? Alright. So that's, I call him Go to Dizzo. Alright, our fifth seed will be, well, wow, talk about SmackDown Live, damn. And we'll talk about Battleground during our stream today as well. 3, Cactus Jack and Kerry Von Erich. Well, that would have been an interesting team. 3, Cassius Ohnos and Buddy Roberts. A very interesting team. Rhino and Chad Gable. Another interesting team. The fifth seed is going to be very interesting. Who's going to be our fifth seed? So, this tournament's starting to look good because not only do we have Tonga Roa and Randy Orton, Eli Drake, Kenny Omega, Nick Jackson and Jeff Jarrett and the Golden Truth. Now we have Brian Pillman and Matt Sydal, aka Evan Bourne, teaming up with each other, which to me, that's a dream team. But this is the loose cannon Brian Pillman, so this should be very interesting. Alright, replacing Crime Time for the 6th seed will be... It'll be funny if it's Crime Time. First one. Second one. Oh, that would have been funny. Third one. A lot of people would love to see Homicide commit on Roman Reigns. That would just be fucking unfair. 5. That is even more unfair. So our 4th match of the night will be Brian Pillman and Matt Sydal versus the Wyatt family and their members Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. So we got 2 set teams in here who are working good together, obviously. Alright, our next team. Oh, we got a message here. Oh. Alright, so our 7th seed will be that. Well, that would be a legendary team. A lot of people love Kane and a lot of people like Greg Valentine. 2. Well, that would have been a good team there too. 3. That would have been funny. 4. Well, obviously we're not going to have a set team, are we? That's going to be in this bracket. Alright, so it'll be Aleister Black versus the 1999 WCW version of Sting. The Crow Sting. Alright. My eyes are a little irritated. So, this is our final seed, so I wanted to make this one count. Because all these other teams are looking so great already. You know, I'm going to just say, let's give it 10 random picks for this one. Because we want to make this one the best team seed. Sorry guys, I gotta respond to that. Anyway, let's go. 1. Not bad. Oh, El Patron would love that if he was in a tag team tournament. 3. That's interesting. 4. Brian Kendrick and Magnus. 5. So it would have been the Ascension if we kept the 5. So 6. Boy, Mr. McMahon is always weird. Oh, the Prince of Dark Matter. So Big Show's obviously a pick for again. So that was 7. 8. Oh, a lot of people are saying, do it right now. Because the truth is H. No. Alright. 9. Oh, I bet you all the people in the delete zone are crying right now. And our final pick will be... Wow, that's interesting. So, our final match in our bracket will be Aleister Black versus Sting. Aleister Black and Sting versus Brian Kendrick and Bam Bam Bigelow. And of course, our title holders are the New Day. The Day of the New. So, let's review our bracket. Orton and Roa versus Drake and Omega. Nick Jackson and Jeff Jarrett versus the Golden Truth. Pillman and Sydal versus the Wyatt family. Aleister Black and Sting versus Brian Kendrick and Bam Bam Bigelow. Alright, so let's get this started. Alright, so, you know, as like I was talking about, shoot, this is gonna be hard. I kind of want to play this match. Let's just go with it. What team should I be? I think I'll go with the Golden Truth. So, let's start it off. Actually, my win-loss record on Legend Mode in WWE 2K is pretty even. So I'm gonna go with let's just go with this. Wherever the controller lands on, that's the team I'm gonna play for each match. So let's go. So I have to do Randy Orton. All right.
Because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof.
Oh, that's what I love about these randomized matches. It's going to be different style types of matches.
Sure to not disappoint.
So we're going to face each other in a steel cage match. In a steel cage match will be our first match, guys. All right. Yeah, so one thing I could tell you guys about my grandfather, he was so good to us, to my family. I mean, I remember whenever one of us would have something that was broken, my grandfather would be the first one to fix it. For my mom, it was probably a lot of things. He built her a dollhouse that was life-size when they were kids. For my brother, he helped him fix his car. For me, he did a lot of things when it came to, because my dressers would always break, mainly because me and my brother would be fighting. My grandfather would fix them, you know, and he would give up anything to help others, guys. And on top of that, you know, he was just a good man all around. In general, I would say he was a salt to the earth kind of person, salt of the earth, you know. I mean, he was. That's one reason why I probably will miss him, because he was such a kind man. I mean, I loved listening to the stories that he would share, that he would teach me, or even when it comes to advice. For one, he's also one of the guys who helped me start my training. I mean, he gave me this workout book, which was one of the best things I could have done, because I utilized a lot of the stuff. On top of that, when I actually got injured, my grandfather did everything. I just found out from my grandmother, when I tore my rotator cuff, I didn't realize my grandfather was actually looking up rotator cuff around that time to help me out. Now I can help my mom out, because her rotator cuff is kind of messing with her at this point. But you know, my grandfather was so thoughtful, and it's something that you can respect. So I'm gonna miss him. I miss the stories. In fact, I'll tell you some stories. Alright, the match is starting. So one of the stories, my grandfather, fucking million.
Does have all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if they can put it together. So much drama surrounding this dangerous tornado tag team match.
So, you know, my grandfather, he played football for Kamehameha High School. And apparently a lot of the guys in the Kamehameha football team, they would always beat each other up just to initiate each other and all that. So one time they ganged up on him, and then one day all the guys who ganged up on him got their ass whipped one by one. That's one story I can tell you that was really interesting to me. And quite funny. And I don't remember the full story, but you guys, if you were to listen to my... So, you know, he'd probably tell you the story, and you'd hear all the stories about that. Another one, he actually almost got in trouble for this girl at Kamehameha, because she was actually trying to get away from these guys who were trying to, you know, take advantage of her, but she had actually gone with it before, but this time she was just running away from it so she didn't have to deal with it. My grandfather let her stay in his dorm room at Kamehameha. It almost got him suspended too. But when they found out, my grandfather was off with a warning. He could have been kicked out of school, but they allowed him to. They understood the situation, and he got a warning at the time. But my grandfather did that to help her out. So that's one thing I can tell you. Oh, my favorite story was this. My favorite story of all was, I have two of them. One of them, I was actually swimming at the beach with my grandfather. Those are one of my favorite memories, by the way. You know, my grandfather in this story he took us to the beach. He had just got done doing backstrokes, resting in the water, doing another couple laps with us, just enjoying, and we actually just had some fun before in the water. He got out to go and rest. My older brother was on the sand, and I was in the water still. And out of nowhere, I'm hearing my grandfather go like, "Bobby, get out of the water!" My brother's like this, "Bob, get out the water!" I was like, what? Like this, you know, dumbfounded. And then he yelled out, "Bobby, get out of there! There's a shark!" I turn around, the shark comes right behind me. I was like, "Oh crap!" Ran my ass from the shark that my grandfather told me was there. And on top, because he just swam by me, I saw the fin and everything, guys. Oh, and from that day on, I knew my grandfather. If I had any doubt at that time, my grandfather would always look out for me, even at that time. And you know, I will always be grateful, because maybe I wouldn't be here now if that was the case. Alright, so let's start our cage match. Yeah, I would start with a DDT, would I? I actually wanted to play Omega, guys, but I wanted to be fair. And just letting you know, guys, with the legend mode, it can be quite hard to do these matches. Just imagine if a classic match that would be between Kenny Omega and Randy Orton. It would have been a great match. Oh yeah, guys, from dealing with my grandfather's passing, I gotta tell you guys, it's not cheap to die, and it's quite scary when you see how much we had to take care of in payments for a funeral. If you know, in fact, if anybody out there who's watching this right now, I know I got a chat room going, but chat room can wait a little longer, you know. But I don't know if my stream has the live chat right now. But if you're watching, if you guys have a family member that passed and you had to go through such harsh times, you know, to paying off their funeral or even burial services, you know. If you have gone through that and want to save, you know, if you, well, apparently Eli Drake has left the match. And Tonga Rose, okay, apparently I don't have a faithful tag partner, and neither does Kenny Omega. It's being left to us. Okay, what's up? What's up, Ma? A little bit.
More or less than
less. Okay. I don't know yet. Alright, I had lost that match. That's fair and square. As you all know, I don't live alone right now, so I wasn't expecting that to happen, guys, just letting y'all know. I really don't know what to cook for dinner. You know, I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not too upset with it. My mom's asking me about her shoulder and her other medical stuff that they talked about. Anyway, if you guys have any if anybody has any thoughts on how expensive it is to die now, I would say leave a comment below on me if you want to share a story, you know. Anyway, let's get down to the next part of the match. Okay, now that's too random. Alright, let's go. Come on, what do we got? We're gonna go with Jeff Jarrett, okay.
When we return to battle with
one cage match to another cage match. What the fuck?
team led by a real fan favorite in a match I am sure we will not soon forget. Awesome.
Am I gonna lose this match too? Shit. Anyway, yeah. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and talk about Battleground. Yesterday's Battleground pay-per-view. Battleground, my rating of it was pretty much what I thought it was going to be, which was going to be a 7 or a 5 rated, 5-star, 7-star rated pay-per-view out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And there was only like a few matches on the card that were actually worth watching. First off, the matches that I can tell you that weren't worth watching is gonna be kind of hard to talk about, you know. I would say the least interested match I was in, which boggles my mind how this could happen, you know, is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. I mean, to me, I think they just titty teased us, you know? You know when you get titty teased, when a girl comes up to you and starts rubbing her titties like that in front of your face, but doesn't really let you feel the titties? That's how I feel. I feel like we got blue-balled in that match. So that was like a 3 in my opinion. Not Shinsuke Nakamura's best match. Fox, man, hurry up, Lillian. You know, the other match that I thought was kind of dull. Well, I mean, there was quite a lot of matches that I thought were dull on that card. Surprisingly, the women's match wasn't that dull to me. It really wasn't. The first match of the night was Usos. No, it wasn't Usos. Aiden English versus Ty Dillinger was not that great for me. I didn't like it that much. Not because Ty lost. I mean, I like Aiden English, you know. It's just, I think that match wasn't that great. I mean, it could have been better. And then, alright, let's see. The Usos and Kofi Kingston was my favorite match of the night. I think it stole the show. There was a lot of ooh and ahs during that match. And New Day's the new champs. I actually enjoyed it. That match to me was a 5-star in my opinion. And I think they're gonna up each other again one day. They're gonna up it again. Alright. The women's match I actually enjoyed. I was actually predicting Natalya, and Natalya won. So more props to it. Cena and Rusev. Yes, my Universal Champion is our truth. What's up? That. You can get with this that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh yeah, the Sami Zayn match versus Mike Kanellis. I kind of saw where that was going, and it wasn't really that interesting to me. I think Mike Bennett's a good talent, and so is Sami, but that match was not their best work. The John Cena and Rusev match was really, really good. I enjoyed it. But John did way too much selling in that match. I mean, I know he's trying to be Super Cena! But, you know, that match wasn't that great, you know. When you're selling as much as John is in every match, it's like he lets everybody beat up on him before he makes his comeback. I know it's traditional in babyface runs, especially since Hogan's time, but it kind of gets overdone, you know. I actually wanted to see Cena and Rusev just beat the hell out of each other, to be honest, which they still did, but it was one of the better matches of the card. Alright, and then the last match, the Punjabi Prison. I know a lot of people are so pissed with that match. Me personally, I'm not. I actually enjoyed that. This looks like a TNA match, guys.
This is a tornado style team match. Like a tornado, this one's going to be fast and furious.
All right.
It's 2 against 2. We're guaranteed one combat. All hail is about ready to break loose here in the tornado tag match. But I know this. The fans of the WWE here and fired up for this one. I remember that time he had to do that over.
Oh! Jeff Jarrett, we are going all out on our truth here. You know what I realized with that steel cage match? Eli Drake left the ring to leave Kenny Omega by himself. Tonga Roa did not even attack Kenny Omega. And Tonga Roa, I know, is a member of the Bullet Club with Tama Tonga, you know? And what the fuck is the Bullet Club doing? I mean, not in the real world. I know what they're doing right now. They're working up to a Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega feud eventually. which would be awesome to watch. Oh. And Adam Cole is no longer a member, but you know, in our tag tournament, the Bullet Club seem like they have a plan. And then in the first bracket, come on, you have Kenny Omega, Tonga and Nick Jackson all on the same side of the bracket. It's like, does Kenny have a master plan? That means if I play Jeff Jarrett in the next round, is Kenny Omega gonna fuck this over? Yeah, so like I said, guys, there's a lot of people who are pissed off at that Punjabi prison match. Mostly for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason, which I agree, would be the biggest reason to why anybody would hate the Punjabi prison. It's simple. I mean, if you're watching in the arena, it's hard for you to watch that match because the big cage just pretty much overshadows the little cage and you can barely see what they're doing. I mean, the best way to watch it is basically watching it on TV or pay-per-view, or even being at the bottom, at the front row seats. And even then, I think it's hard. That's probably the biggest gripe about it, but I think a lot of people are more upset with the idea that Jinder Mahal is still the WWE champion. But there's a lot of people like me who are not really complaining. We think Jinder's a great heel. But there's a lot of fans who still don't like his credibility, you know? Or they don't find him credible. But, you know, and I think a lot of people have a problem with the way Jinder won. I know a lot of people have a lot of problems with the way Jinder won the match. And a lot of people who are shocked like me were like, what the fuck? Great Khali? Oh my god, the Great Khali came out. You should have seen Randy Orton's face. It was like, how the hell is Khali here? Like, what the hell? Jeff Jarrett with the chair. But anyway, this is actually a brutal match here. This is the one thing I hate about tornado tags or any matches like this, just because it's hard to keep in control of everybody in the match. Nick Jackson! Oh. Alright, Nick Jackson wins it for us here. Yeah, so, you know, the look on Randy Orton's face during that Punjabi prison match was when Khali came out, he was like, why is he here? Oh, shit. So, my all opinion of Khali in the match.
And there's your winner for this Tornado Tag Team match. Tornado Tag Team matches can be tricky, Michael, but these two guys make it look easy.
You know, the part about it is that, how would I put it? It was just priceless, and Jinder winning it because Khali was choking the life out of Randy was perfect. I know a lot of people are not too happy with it, but it works. It works. It just works.
Don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
Oh, it's a Survivor Series tornado tag.
Team led by one of the best talents on the roster today. In a match that is sure to not disappoint.
Well, we got ourselves a match. A loose cannon of a match. Just imagine if Brian Pillman had feuded with the Wyatt family. That would have been fun. But anyway, my overall lasting opinion of Battleground is that now Jinder Mahal. I know a lot of people are saying Tinder the Jinder. But you know what? Jinder Mahal is a top heel. #1 heel. I'm gonna say perfect for the SmackDown Live brand. And he's now proven to be a major heel. Because not only does he have the Singh brothers, by the way, the Singh brothers, wow, that's some work there. But he has the Singh brothers, and Khali is now by his side. Holy shit, you have a major heel stable right there. Anyway, like I said, the Singh brothers did a lot of good work last night. I really enjoyed watching the Singh brothers. I mean, the Singh brothers, guys, it's like, I really think Randy Orton holy shit! I think Randy Orton enjoyed beating the crap out of I'm not done with you! I think Randy Orton wasn't expecting. I think Randy Orton really did hinder Jinder. I really think he did because, of all people, Jinder Mahal. I mean,
now's the time for one of these guys to take over this issue.
I mean, fuck, that must suck that much to have a midget come out here and do that to me. Anyway, Jinder. Oh, what the hell, Bray? I mean, does this match get thrown out if it's a draw? It doesn't count, it doesn't count. Oh, I think all the Spot fans are going to enjoy this.
He's too good inside the ring to be out of the floor. He gets there. He takes the move here, taking the match to the outside, and dangerous.
I mean, to me, Jinder is going to be a big star, guys. I see him being one of the tops.
It's the balance between outside the ring. At this point, he might find more success in the ropes. Yeah, but he's got to remember that matches are won inside the ring, not outside. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's making a statement here with this attack. And wow, strike found nothing but empty air that time. He's going to give up. He's going to give up. He's got to give up. No one can do this.
So, this match is getting really exciting between Matt Sydal and Brian Pillman. They're actually working. Yeah, good. I'm not done with you. You know, I gotta say, the Singh brothers, they did a lot of good work, guys. I think they make Randy Orton really want to work with them, to be honest. Because Randy it looks like when I watch Randy bounce those guys around like he has, sometimes he's just having too much fun that they are pretty much, you know, he's just basically, he gets too carried away sometimes with them. I mean, they're like midgets, come on.
He's stepping back to the entire
I think my partner is going to get eliminated here. What's going on here?
Seems like those guys are if he keeps up this pace, this gets
What? Brian Pillman just eliminated Braun Strowman. Oh my God. How is that possible? That wouldn't have been possible. So anyway, you know, like I said, I think Randy Orton's having too much fun with the Singh brothers. I don't think anybody can disagree with me on that. And if you do, that's your problem. But, you know, the Singh brothers got their ass, they make their ass whoopings look so damn good.
I'm not sure he'll get back to his feet.
Tornado DDT by Brian Pillman.
He's just trying to be here. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys. completely agree. And if I'm him right now, I'm starting to get a little concerned. True. But despite this mini onslaught, I very much think he's in a better spot than the opposition at this point.
Look, guys, like I'm not playing this match. I've been eliminated. So you know, I mean, what's your favorite Sing bump right now? Sing Brothers bump. I think that table still stands out to me because that was just funny. I think Brian Pillman's going for his crossbody. But Evan Bourne won. Now it's time to fly. I was born to win. I was born to win. You know what, guys? I'll be surprised if Bray Wyatt wins this match. What is Evan Bourne doing? Evan Bourne's going for the pin. That's still not enough to put Bray Wyatt down. Oh my goodness. So, when are we going to do more Star Ocean streams later on tonight? Am I going to... Is there any other games that I'm thinking about doing Let's Plays? I'm thinking about starting up Dynasty Warriors as a Let's Play with the Empires. I'm also considering some Pokemon Let's Plays. I know there's a lot of them going on right now, but a lot of Poketubers. But that's a video that I was thinking about doing. What else? I was thinking about doing some PSP live streams. I'm actually looking up at PSP emulators as we speak. Not right now, but as we speak, I'm at the moment of looking at PSP emulators. Or I'm just gonna try and get some camera stand and just play right underneath, you know. I don't have a capture card, guys. I can't afford a capture card right now. The bills are getting too rough. I don't know how they won it, but they won it. I know I probably just suck using Braun Strowman. But if it was Braun, he's probably saying, I'm not done with you yet. Alright, our final match of the night. Not of the night, but of the first round. We're gonna go... Well, I guess we're not gonna do that of the first round. But apparently Sting and Aleister Black have defeated Bam Bam Bigelow. But let's start this match. No. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place. Buckle up.
Another tornado. What's with Jeff Jarrett and Tornado Tag Team Hell in the Cell? Oh my God. Nick Jackson and Jeff Jarrett have the advantage, but the question is, how beat up are both guys? As we both know, Kenny Omega and Eli Drake had an easy match in the first round, easy going. They're probably the full rested team right now. And they had an assist by my mother too to win that, because I kind of got distracted, but that's okay. But Nick Jackson and Jeff Jarrett seem to be the most formidable team right now. But I think the team that's going to meet the New Day, the Day of the New, will be Brian Pillman and Matt Sydal. That's what I'm thinking. Either them or Sting and Aleister Black. But that's because I have a feeling in this match there's a Bullet Club thing going on here. So, oh boy, loading screens take forever. So, what's your guys' opinion of Battleground? Was it everything you expected? Was it good? Was it great? Was it bad? Do you want to take a dump on the WWE now because of it? Give your opinion in the comments section down below. And also, tell us who you think will win. Will it be Team Jarrett, Team Omega versus Team Sting, or the team of Brian Pillman and Matt Sydal? Pick your guys' team. Something tell me that Sting was gonna beat Sting and Aleister Black were gonna be Bam Bam and Brian Kendrick, just because I think Aleister Black does way better work than Brian Kendrick does. And I think Sting just could beat Bam Bam Bigelow all by himself, to be honest. He didn't have Bam Bam at his best. Let's just skip the entrance here. The Bullet Club has something to do in this match. I think they have secured. I believe the Bullet Club has secured their position in this tournament.
Here we go, it's a tag match, and that means all four competitors are legal at all times. Well, the team is really strong as it's this link, and the time will tell who's the weak link tonight.
Wait, wasn't Jeff Jarrett a member of the Bullet Club? Oh crap!
Amazing to me. This is just another night.
Was Eli Drake a member of the Bullet Club? If I was Eli Drake and this was the match, I'd keep an eye on Kenny Omega.
This guy's in trouble. He's going He's setting up. He's not looking like himself. They can't bounce back from this, and maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was. Good point, John. And I would say this match is about even as it could get at this point. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. I guess. Let's do this inside the ring.
All right, guys, it's a... Come on.
He's in full attack mode now. He's slowly getting dissected. He anticipated that move perfectly. What's he going to do? Oh, you're not going to let us fall here. Guys, trying to follow tap. And he fights out of it, but he breaks the hold. He's delivering old-fashioned kick right here. A textbook reversal for Kenny Omega. That's a long way. Oh, man, from behind the rim. This is that may be the first time we've seen that executed. Yeah, but how much more there is to get here in this tag team match. You said it, and it does not let us gain some steam here and start to get the upper hand. Well, if there's one thing that I learned from sitting here ringside all these years, it's that they can never count a game out. And this guy, he's a good guy.
Super kick!
We got a couple. 1, 2. He's showing no signs of letting up. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him. The punishment from the moves. Lightning strikes twice. They're looking at you again. It might be time to say good night. You know, they may have won their last match, but they don't go very good for him in this one. And his offensive attack continues. Man, this is getting tough to watch. He's looking at this. We got a couple. 1, 2. All those guys do is for the punishment they're going to receive here. Oh, trying to put him around. This might be it. 2. You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken. Certainly shows something new from his repertoire. That's cool. I like new stuff. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him. He missed that one. Yeah, you got no need to damage with something like that. Keep doing it. The breeze may get him a go. He's looking at it again. He's trying to come down. He's too busy right at the ball. They were back on it. Could this be it? I think so. No way. They kick out of that. There's no keeping these guys down. He's pulling out of this
during the near future. And it goes for the second time. He may be the best physical conditions I've ever seen in it.
I hate tornado tags. Oh, I think we glitched.
Very well mean the beginning of the end. This is what makes it one of the best in the business.
What the hell? Yeah, Jackson just super kicked Omega. But Jackson wins it for his team. Jackson wins it for his team, and he super kicks Omega. My God, Jackson was getting beaten up this whole time. Oh, there's one to. Ah, there was one to Drake. That wasn't enough. But Drake had to keep beating the crap out of Nick Jackson. And there's a stroke, which we thought was going to be it for Kenny Omega. But no, it was that. A super kick to Kenny Omega. My God, I'm exhausted from watching that match. Alright, I think this is a regular tag team match.
The score between these teams will be settled right here. We got a five-hitter opening. It's Team Pillman. In a match for the record books. I love these two teams. This should be really good.
WCW Hollywood Blondes Brian Pillman, Flying Brian Pillman versus and Matt Sydal. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun. Brian Pillman. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm thinking about Dragon Ball Super right now too, guys. What do I think about Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan? Interesting. I think Jason Jordan and Chad Gable are great. I'll give more of my thoughts about that in another video, but I thought it was interesting as hell.
Nobody home there. Nobody home. That looks like the house has been empty for months. He's starting to feel it here. And you're going to see his partner's just itching to get in there right now.
He certainly thinks he'll have better success outside of the ring than in it. We'll see if that's true. This guy's spent a lot of time outside the ring. If I were him, I'd just keep this inside the ropes and finish this thing.
You're being too kind. Some people use your power to describe others' weaknesses. Was this one more than an open fight? I guess you're as good as mine. I don't know what it was.
It was a disaster. So, Sydal, Pillman, Sting, and Aleister Black, are they a draw? Because of the damn fact that Pillman and Sydal? Oh, they're gonna have a rematch.
When we return to battle, where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. Like they don't in other battles. We have a team led by a real fan favorite, and a match I am sure we will not soon forget. I think this whole arena is going to start shaking.
Did I hear all that thunder? Man, this is gonna be one of my longer streams. I hate these loading screens, guys. I really do sometimes. Alright. Look at Brian Pillman's face. He's like, we're gonna win this match, whether you like it or not, Sting.
What's going on here? I don't know, but we're going to have to find out.
Yeah.
The refs rule that.
One second, guys. Hello? Alright, in a little bit. Bye. Ah, guys, why does everybody keep interrupting? This is lame. One second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a quick break. Hey. Somebody turned off the... Sorry about that, guys. Damn it. Oh, shoot, I'm getting message now. People just keep bugging me. Alright, let's finish this matchup. Man, it's like I got a little delay on my controller.
Look at this guy. He's better than what we're seeing right now. He's in position, ready to strike. Look at the position. He's in full attack now.
And there goes Pillman.
Well, that's still all right. Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot. What does he need to do now to make a factor in this match? He needs to create some space for himself and wants to be successful here in this tornado tag team match. This guy, trust me. Well, given his guys all those for if you take a bold move to put him on top tonight, he's making a statement here with this attack. He's going to do another here tonight. Sticks goes down. Those kicks go down. Looks like he's eating rams and he needs to be able to think back together. Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup. I think they still team match.
Wow, these guys are giving an inch, but at some point, we're going to start correlating with what we might be seeing right now. You know, I'm not so sure he got all this earlier. If you did, this thing might have been by now. I've seen that from before. I mean, it's definitely the first time. This is great. This guy's trying anything. Oh, his body has to be broken right now. Just trying to go so hard to make a mistake here. And the boot connects. Deviation. He just had that perfectly.
Evan Bourne! Oh my God! Oh wait. I think Sting's had enough. I think Sting's had enough of Evan Bourne. Oh my God, I think that's it for Evan Bourne. And that's it. So, and our finals match is basically gonna be something great now too. Okay, we're in the finals of the tournament.
And walking.
When
we return to battle with the participants,
It's Extreme Rules, bitch!
We're being led by one of the best talents on the roster today, in a match that will be etched in the record books. What a match this will be!
I think it would be wise, as being Jeff Jarrett in this one, I think it would be wise to take out Aleister Black, because he's the one that's doing the most damage. And we just gang up on Sting. Everyone just likes to interrupt me in a lot of ways, guys. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's why I'm kind of like, the stream, yeah. But, you know, it's just, you know, you're doing something, people want you to do things for them, and then they just come out of nowhere and ask you, right? I try and do it as much as I can. I guess I just pick bad timing, I guess, when doing a stream, or I just do a long ass stream altogether. But I wanted to provide this whole episode of just being a tournament, being a separate entity in its own right from all the other videos on the channel. So that's the whole reason. Other than that, I usually spend my time helping others too. That's one thing, you always gotta love others and you gotta help others. Now, if the person is doing something wrong and horrendous, you shouldn't help them. You don't want blood on your hands for something like that. You should want to be the one that's in the clear, and you want to make sure everything that you do is for the right reasons and the right thing. So that's one thing. Help others unconditionally too. Don't help them because you want an agenda. You do it because you love others. That's what you do. You do things to love others. You know? TNA.
Inside the ring now. What do you think's going through Sting's mind? What's he going to do here tonight? Do you not know what's on about here? This match has more on top left of the vigilante we all have to have. Win or lose, history has shown us that the only thing for sure is Sting is nothing for sure. This is a tornado tag team match. And man, this is awesome. This type of match puts the strength of a team bond to the ultimate test. Because you've got to look out for yourself and your partner and you're stepping to go. What's up to go you all over the world, so as you say. Batten down entrances. Here's the plan of the DDT. I'm not sure the ring. It's dangerous. Let's get it. Just wants to hit something dangerous. This guy's got a mean streak. Once you get outside the ring, anything can happen. Yeah, it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers doing it in and outside the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous. Get out of that. Stick it. That's a shot. We struck quite a bit here. Momentum is clearly not on the side of this tag team match. Never say never, but things are not looking very good for him right now. That's a good point. But you have to remember, this guy has absolutely no quitting.
It's Extreme Rules, anything can happen.
That was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all over here.
I've never seen him do that before.
Well, we're on the move here. And that is showtime. Don't waste time moving here.
He saw that one coming. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. So many barriers for him to take into account here in this tornado tag match. It's important to note this match has been so evenly contested. I've got one possible to be hit on his wrists. Have worked one in the attack.
I'm going to get a doctor here as a precaution. Damage ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He's pulling all the stops tonight.
He may very well be on train 6 of the last to try being applied. Very damaging submission.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
And he powers out. There's no telling what's going to happen. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict on the floor.
He's kicked into another gear here tonight. If he can keep this pace, this can turn real fast. This is it. Here he goes.
He's sacrificing to the entire WWE locker here.
Outside the ring for 2. He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. What's going to happen now, folks? It is clear that Sting is kind of attacking you under this how much longer they compete in this match. I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is beating. He can turn it over. I don't think this is it. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He sees it. Really pushing his opponent to the limit. This guy has strength and pressure. Extra slow getting back to his base here. I'm surprised that he's so penitent here. What's he going to do? I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. He's in the attack mode now. Sting is now bleeding. Wow, he's still not there. Don't get up. He can jump up. This one's over.
I told you, Steve. Jeff Jarrett just tore Aleister Black apart. And I thought it was here, right here. But no, a second stroke to Sting.
Here are your winners, Nick Jackson and the chosen one, Jeff Jarrett.
Great job by these two tonight, and it is brutal. championship is on the line, and it's all happening next. We have a team led by one of our breakout talents versus the New Day. I am really looking forward to these two teams clashing. What's going on here? whooping. Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Big E doing some good work here. Now the misses of the work. Big E. He's showing no signs of letting up. Nice reversal. Here we go. Here we go. Few superstars. Guess what? Step quicker. Big E allows the finish. This thing's over. Look at those eyes. Oh, yeah, this could be big. Big E taking control. Yeah, this is the maybe it is. This reversal there. This is That's in this arena in WWE, and he fights out of it. He breaks the hold.
Championship at stake. Which team wants it more? That's the question of the night. That's the question this match will answer, Michael. This isn't good. It looks like that here's the cover for the win.
New Day wins! New Day wins the tournament!
That'll do it for this tag team championship match. Thanks for watching.
All right, everybody, that's it for the tag tourney. Y'all take care. New Day's the winners, and Battleground was all right. So y'all take care. Bye. Peace.